Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump winning his shutdown and America losing its health care. Trump has promised a comprehensive health care package was coming in 2 weeks for about a decade. He's never delivered. Now, because of his unwillingness to negotiate during his shutdown, Republicans have to deliver on health care, or risk millions of Americans losing their coverage and Republicans losing the midterm. It's important to understand that the Democratic Party's chief demand during the shutdown was an extension of the ACA tax credits, which would have given the Republican Party more time. But Trump refused to accept the proposal that would have helped America and his party. So, Trump has to come up with a health care plan before millions of Americans have to pay thousands more for health care because of his one big beautiful bill not giving working class Americans the same consideration he gave billionaires. But there's a problem. They don't have a health care plan. They don't even have concepts of a health care plan. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene publicly blasted her own party for not having a plan repeatedly. Despite Johnson claiming one exists, nobody seems to have seen it. And Greene slammed the lack of an open policy, saying, quote, "Apparently, I have to go into a skiff to find out the Republican health care plan." On the other side of Capitol Hill, Senator Hawley of Missouri said the thing that most Republicans won't admit. We can't just allow the premium support to expire. Yes, we know. That's what the whole shutdown was over. The Republican Party shut down the government to avoid extending the very credits they're now saying they can't let expire. Tens of millions of people had their lives disrupted because Republicans couldn't accept that the one big beautiful bill was an absolute failure for the working class. But now, after all the disruption, they're finding out that 2 + 2 does not equal 5, regardless of what Big Brother says. Hawley went on, quote, "It's going to double the cost of premiums in my state. It's 500,000 people, almost, in my state who buy their insurance on the exchange. That's just not going to be affordable." To be fair, Hawley was one of the few Republicans that was saying this even before the shutdown. But now the Republican Party as a whole is acknowledging that Trumpian math doesn't actually add up for anyone, except for people even richer than they are. The problem is, the opposition to Obamacare is so entrenched in the Republican Party that many are opposing the tax breaks for normal people, simply out of reflex. There are talks going on right now, but the various factions of the Republican Party can't even agree on where to go, much less how to get there. Trump's victory in the shutdown is America's loss of health care. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.